I was always fascinated with pictures for some reason, and I just kept pursuing it because, I don't know, it's just something that stuck. I remember when I was a kid, it was that memory that kind of sparked the fascination. My mom had a Polaroid camera. We took some pictures. She ripped it out, peeled it off, and you have to put this elephant snot on it and stuff. And watching it develop right before my eyes is something I'll never forget. But what really got me going was in school. I went into the darkroom on a bright sunny day, and I noticed that the red light that allows me to see everything wasn't bright enough. And in about 15 minutes, it did become bright enough. And in that moment, I realized that our eyes see this much color in light, but infrared to ultraviolet or light to dark is beyond what our eyes can see in a moment, because our eyes have to adjust just like an aperture in a camera. So in that moment, I thought if I could take a camera and move it from that whole range of tones all the way through, from before, during, and after sunset, and then blend all that light into a picture, I could fix every camera in the world that was broken. But the biggest gift of all that inspires me the most now, and whatever the success you can say I have, it has to do with how this technique evolved into something where these shadows come in. I was shooting, I never had wanted, ghosts or anything in there, because I just really wanted to bring out the detail of the landscape. And I had to shoot the boardwalk because I was doing an art show in PB. And when I shot the boardwalk, there was no way I could shoot it without people on it. And so every single picture had people on it. And when I blended those pictures together, I got the ghosts and the shadows. And those ghosts and shadows have proven to be the most significant inspiration as of late. The amount of people that have shared stories of their own personal life with me on behalf of something they see and that I created is beyond believable. There's a famous, I don't know, it's not really a strip club, but it's like a burlesque club. It's been there since before I was born, and that's a long time. And it's gonna be gentrified. San Diego keeps getting gentrified. So I photographed this because I thought it would be a good thing to keep in memory of something I've seen my whole life, and it was, kind of marked San Diego's Navy town. Anyways, this photograph I did was kind of just a man cave shot, I figured, right? But one day, a woman and her husband and her children came into my booth, and she saw this photograph and got extremely excited. And I was expecting kind of probably what you're thinking, and she said she was conceived there. And I was like, conceived, like thought of there? No. The manager who built the floating castle way back hired a girl. The night they met, they conceived her. She was adopted by a family here in Point Loma, had a wonderful upbringing, and as an adult sought out her paternal parents and shared, and shared that story with me. And upon leaving my booth, she said she's going to have that print the rest of her life. And so that kind of inspiration is really what, keeps me super motivated. So on top of being an artist, image creator, luminist, I devote a ton of my time to the manufacture of what I sell. Being able to say all the prints that collectors collect of mine, being able to say that all those were done with these two hands is really important to me. All the way from the conception of the image through to that conception actually hanging on the wall was done through one person. It gives me a sense of pride, and however, people may interpret pride, I take a lot of it.